Hi, this is Eric, and welcome back to Stockholm's Groove. So today we're very excited. We have Pelle Adlen with us. And why don't you just tell us the title of the song and start with why you chose that title?
Yeah, I chose the title Enmansband och poeter because it's a clingy sound to it, just a catchy title. But yeah, I don't have a thought about why I named it that way, but it's like if you go in the Stockholm in the nights, there's like the street musicians that are really poets. They play all instruments at the same time, sometimes with garbage cans. And so that's just why I thought about it, because it's about nights in Stockholm, the sun.
Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I know that our viewers enjoyed it, and of course you have some fans that have watched the video already.
Yeah.
And just a really, really neat song and a neat place that you got to play.
Yeah.
And you know, when we talk to singer-songwriters like yourself, we're just really curious about like inspiration.
Yeah.
You know? So why don't we start with just who were some of your inspirations as a songwriter?
Yeah, I'm influenced by many old artists in Swedish, like Evert Taube, Cornelis Vreeswijk, and stuff like that. And now I listen to indie pop bands like Vitpels,
Okay.
Tiger Tape,
Yeah.
and that's really good influences for me in Swedish songwriting.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah. So, but mainly I just go with it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, cool. For our international viewers, which we have several international viewers, lots of them, and we'll put a link. I'll make sure to get those names for you for the Swedish artists that you said, and just look at the bottom. There'll be a link,
yeah.
and you can go and check out those songs.
Yeah.
You know, inspiration, like I said, is important. So what are some of your inspirations? You know, I've heard anything from movies to lonely walks at night to, you know, maybe they're watching the news and they see a tragedy. What are some of your inspirations?
Yeah, about the song that
Yeah.
we record.
Yeah.
That's mainly about when you're too young to go out on a club and you're stuck in the cold. You got nowhere to go.
Okay.
So I wrote it when I stood out in the cold by the baser here in Slussen.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was almost in.
You almost did.
Yeah, but it was -degrees and so stuff like that, parties and lonely walks, movies, everything.
Wow.
So when I do stuff, I get inspired. But when I'm not doing anything at all, I can't do anything.
I see. And what about some of your other songs? You know, I had the privilege of hearing more than just that one song that our audience gets to hear. So just in general, what are some of the other inspirations that you have, maybe for some of the other songs that you've written?
Yeah, it's about nights in Stockholm and anxiety, and it's wild.
Yeah.
It's about everything. But I wrote some songs when I was in Spain in the summer.
Oh, cool.
About our friend that went to the hospital because he drank so much one night, and I just put it in the song. In Stockholm, when I'm just going home from the club because I'm too tired and I don't want to be there, but I just want to fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's about fitting in, most.
Yeah.
So I put it's from a perspective when you're from the outside.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally, man. And I know that a lot of our viewers feel the same way.
Yeah.
You know, so I encourage you. At the end, we'll find out we're going to hear more music, but I know that a lot of them relate to that, and maybe that's why you just keep writing these songs, because you relate, other people relate.
Yeah, and I got good feedback on the album I just released. So.
We definitely want to talk about that.
Yeah.
But let me ask you one more question, and then we'll talk about where can we hear more.
Yeah.
You know, as far as your songwriting process,
Yeah.
you know, you're up there and you're playing guitar, and it's really cool having a saxophone player.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
But when you're writing the songs, tell us a little bit about your process.
Yeah.
Is it music first, lyrics, the same time? How does it usually go? And I know maybe different every time, but how does it go for you?
It's often I do a cool melody on the guitar or something, and I got an idea about something, and then I just go with it all at the same time. Never the lyrics first, because it's got to fit to the song.
Yeah, see.
But sometimes I wrote like a few outcasts.
Yeah.
And I just put it together. So I got a book full of outcasts.
Yeah.
So, but I got to be inspired to do it. So sometimes I can write a song in 5 minutes, and one time I can write in 2 years.
Okay.
So it depends on the song.
Wow.
But I always do everything myself with the song and the lyrics. But then I ask, like you said, the saxophone player, drummer,
Yeah.
to do their stuff on it.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I think for our viewers, like I said, a lot of singer-songwriters, I think one of the things that you need to take away from this is the fact that Pelle was talking about the lyrics that you've written, and it's not a complete song. Make sure you keep those. I
Yeah.
think that's a key thing, you know. A lot of singer-songwriters, well, it's not good, and they just throw it away. No,
Yeah.
save them. And like you said, you have the book of those,
Yeah,
and you remember, oh, I felt the same way then, and then you may have a half of a song written,
yeah,
which is really cool.
yeah. I didn't like anything in the book, but 1 year later I loved it.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah,
Really cool. And the last question, you know, we wanted to help you out as much as we can with Stockholm's Groove to share your music and to share your song. So tell us a little bit about, you said an album. So
Yeah.
tell us about that, a little bit about the album. Is it in Swedish or English? Where can people purchase it?
yeah,
Why don't you, yeah.
yeah. I released it like 2 weeks ago, now in early December,
Mhm.
and I started out with an short EP
Okay.
for a year ago. That's called Regnmoln,
Ringmål.
Rain Cloud.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And now I put a full album where it's called Regnmoln Forever.
Okay,
So-
okay.
So it's like a complete song, and it's based on a title that I wrote. That's like Regnmoln kom från ingenstans, precis som du. Rain
Okay.
Cloud came from nowhere, just like you. And that's the whole album is based on that.
Oh, wow, okay.
But it's in parts. So, but I worked with it for. I can say I worked with it my whole life.
Okay.
But it's like outcasts for some songs
yeah.
that I had for so long, and some songs I wrote in a short period, mainly over the summer now.
Okay.
And I produced it now in autumn.
Oh, that is really exciting.
Yeah.
And I know our viewers have heard the song and probably want to buy that. So
Yeah.
where would they go to get it?
Eitherwise, you can buy it on iTunes or Amazon,
Okay.
or just listen to it at Spotify or
Cool.
yeah,
Cool, man.
or Stockholm's Groove.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Pelle. Absolutely, man. And do you have a Facebook page or a website? How can people connect with you to know where you're playing?
Yeah, it's a Facebook site. Just my name, Pelle Adlen.
Okay, and will be a link right there
Yeah,
for you to click right on it.
yeah, cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So I post gigs and stuff like that, and when I'm writing songs and doing interviews.
Oh, cool. Cool. We're really excited to partner with you in this.
Yeah.
And just want to say thank you from Stockholm's Groove for your willingness to come here and do an interview.
Yeah.
And let us come to your show and
Yeah.
record the song. So just thank you from Stockholm's Groove.
Thank you for yourself.
And we want to say thanks to the viewers. Thanks for your your love and support for us for Stockholm's Groove. And from Stockholm's Groove, I'm Eric. This is Pelle, and we'll see you next time.